What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Renee, and we are back to talk about the things, y'all. Okay, but first, y'all know everybody done seen that video of Mel earlier. Okay, Mel is tired of the people's ish. Okay, she aired everybody and their mama out. And I love that for her. I love that for my girl. Okay. So we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about Karen getting up out the clinker. Okay, we're gonna talk about Beyond the Gates, some spoilers. I'm trying to get all this stuff downloaded to the computer right now, y'all, so that I can share all of this stuff with you all on screen. So until the video drops and the photos for Beyond the Gates for the spoilers that I have for you all, we're gonna look at Karen getting about the clinker today. And also we need to wait until the 6 minute mark so that I can tell you how I really feel about this video. Let me say this about Mel. Melody Cherie, you are quite the gem, sis. I don't know if you still watch my videos, but girl, I gotta tell you, you are loved because even with you not being on the show, and I don't think that everybody appreciates you in this manner in which they should. This lady is not on this show, y'all, and I am so glad that she is not because God bless her. She don't need to be on here with these crazy folks, okay? But the fact that she is still giving y'all content. She is still giving us content, y'all. She didn't have to come on the internet and tell us about what happened at the court today. She didn't. But she came on for a couple of reasons. One, she's extremely smart because number one, she know y'all asses is nosy. So y'all gonna get on there to see what the heck is going on. Y'all gonna see what's going on. She gonna get some sales at while you're at it. Okay. You want to be nosy? Go and buy something. Add to the cart. Okay. Add to the cart. All right. So that's the thing. So that's number one. Two, she wants to make sure that Martell doesn't think because he thinks that he's scot free from all of these claims and all this stuff that now he can come and attack her. That's not going to happen. So now, just because she's not on the show, please believe that we are still watching. We are still watching. Okay. So she is very well protected, even beyond Jason. So whatever you thought she was going to do, it ain't happening. Okay. So Mel is truly smart and very giving and gracious because she could have just kept this on tuck like she does a lot of things. And she's not required to share her life with us like she was on reality TV. But she came on, and what did the content creators do today? Y'all ate. Y'all ate off of what my girl posted on her good TikTok. Now, let me tell y'all, I was sitting at my good paying job, working at my desk, okay? And I said, I never, and mind you, I never get notifications to my phone for TikTok. I get all the notifications from Instagram, but I'm not on TikTok like that. So I never really get those notifications. It must have been an act of the Lord upstairs that it came to my phone. I was literally knee deep in paperwork. I'm busy at this point. But I'm listening to music, listening at it on the iPod. And that's like, no, not on the iPod, on my phone. And I said, let me listen in to the live because, child, let me tell y'all something. Mel's products are amazing. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Can I tell y'all the truth? The body wash, love it. But that thing is so pricey. I jumps on the TikToks whenever I can so I can get that at a discount because I just can't see myself paying $40-$50 for some body wash. I'm just saying that thing better clean me without the daggone exfoliating sponge, if you hear what I'm screaming. Okay. But I digress. It's very good stuff, but still like I can't make it last like all the other stuff. Okay, but that's just my little tiny rant on that. So anytime I can get that on sale, your girl is jumping online to grab it. Okay, because it's very good, smells delicious. But moving on, I'm thinking I'm getting on here to get some more body wash because I got some for the mega live. But I hear her telling a story. I'm like, what's my good sis talking about? Okay. So she goes into the story, y'all. Now put a 1 in the chat if you've already seen the story, because I screen recorded the entire thing. This thing is about an hour and 37 minutes long. We're not going to listen to it in an hour and 37-minute long length. We're going to speed it up. But put a 1 in the chat if you have seen it already. And what I can do is just, if I get enough ones, we're not even going to watch it. I'll just stick it in members only if y'all want to watch it, because some of my text messages come up too, so from some of my friends, and I ain't edit that out. Okay, we get a lot of ones in the chat. Okay, so y'all already seen it. So we're not going to play it here, but I will put it in my members only. So if anybody hasn't seen it from start to finish, I'll just put it unedited in my members only. My friends will be fine. Their phone numbers ain't going to show up, okay? And the little text messages they sent me, they ain't nothing. So basically, key points, key indicators of the live earlier, okay? Number 1. D said 1.1.5. I only saw part of it. Okay. I'm gonna give you a good old summary, sis. Okay. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This man is crazy as fuck. Okay. Martell has lost his everlasting mind. Mind you, he brings Ariane Curry, Gator Mouth. Now, y'all know, everybody that's been watching me, y'all know I'm the one that came up with Gator Mouth. And I'm going to tell you how I know people are copying me calling her that. Me and my husband made up a nickname for one of his friends, his childhood friends. We've been saying that for like years. We named her that because she had her braces for a long time. So I basically moved the name over to Miss Curry. If you stank and dirty, gave that to her. So anybody that says Gator Mouth, just know they got that from over here. But moving on. So Gator Mouth goes to court with him today. All right. I don't know why she thought that was the place for her to come. This was the place for her to be. He already then went over to the OWN Network and Carlos King and asked if they can get her on the show. He's trying to do whatever he can to make Gator Mouth very much present around Mel, like she gives a damn. Let me explain something to you, Martell. And I told y'all, Melody said it in this video. I told y'all in my last Love and Marriage Huntsville live, what did I say to y'all? Martell thought that after 3 to 5 years, that him and Mel would get married again. That's why he doesn't want to marry Gator Mouth. Okay, that's number 1. So it's at that 5-year mark right now. So he's panicking. He's like, wait a minute, my prophecy ain't working. Mel said it on her live. She said, why hasn't he moved on? I know the kids are around her. I know. I mean, like, this supposed to be who you with. Why you worrying about what I'm doing? So she showed them coming out of the courtroom, and Mel made a comment. She said he thinks that we're going to get married again and that we're going to be together because he had this prophecy that we were going to get married after 5 years of us being divorced. And she said, hell to the no, I'm not going to go. I'm not getting back with you. We will never, ever be getting back together. Okay? Ever, ever. Never, never. He crazy as hell. Why would, and then my thing is, it's not like in the last 5 years you've done anything to change yourself, to make yourself positive, Martell. You have continued to do stupid shit again and again and again. Why the fuck would Melody marry your ass? I would want to stay as far away from you as possible. Now, Mel said in her live that she wanted to just go ahead. She said, you know what? I'm at peace in my life. I don't care about none of this stuff. I'm going to just let this stuff go. I'm going to just go ahead and drop the charges so we ain't got to go to court. Martell says, no, he don't want to drop the DV charges. He want to go to court because he just want to prove his innocence. I believe he wanted to go to court because he wanted to see Mel. And also he wanted to bring Gator Mouth with him as if Melody gave a damn. Okay. Melody ain't give a shit. She had Jason, her security, there. Martell was pissed off. Apparently him, after the case was over, him and Gator Mouth are following Melody out of the court. So all 4 of them, Jason, Mel, Gatormouth and Martell are in the elevator together. Jason is in between Mel and Gatormouth and Martell. So Martell is saying random stuff about Jason and Mel being together and this, that, and the third. First of all, it doesn't matter if they together or not. First of all, the people have been saying for a while that the man is married. I don't know how true that is because I haven't seen him wearing a wedding ring, but at this point, I don't give a damn. If his wife decided to leave him or they not married no more, that doesn't mean him and Mel are together. I don't know what type of Whitney Houston bodyguard situation y'all trying to put on Mel and this man, but if she is fucking him, so what? More power to her. She's not on TV, so we are not privy to her business and what she doing every day. And we damn sure are not entitled to know what this lady is doing in her bedroom with her cootie tois. Okay, she can do whatever she wants. She can bounce around on whoever's peeing she would like to at this point, and it's none of our damn business. Would you like some lotion? Do you need some moisturization for your face, your elbows, and your knees and your back? That's all you need to go to her for, not to be in her damn business. Oh, but we was in her business today, baby. That live was popping. Mel was cussing. I couldn't believe it. It was hilarious because it's just funny to see her cussing. But like, I felt everything that she was saying. That thing was jumping about her spirit. She was pissed. Apparently, Hannah Grace was there. Shout out to Hannah Grace. She got to meet Mel in person. Mel was nice to her. Jason apparently was like, who are you? Anybody that walked up to Mel. Obviously he's trying to protect her because he doesn't know what Martell got going on. Then Mel referenced a larger light-skinned man that also was seen at Connor's by oh gosh, what's the young man's name that works with her? Y'all tell me. I can't believe I forgot his name that fast. He's so cute. He's 30 years old. She calls him her little brother. He works for her and helps her pack her orders. Him and Miss Deborah. I don't know if it was him and Miss Deborah or him and somebody else were at Connor's and they were having a steak. And this same man that they saw at Connor's, the place that Mel likes to go to eat in Huntsville, he was standing outside of the courtroom pretending to be on the phone. And Mel was so upset by the fact that Martell and Birdbrain were Canavis. Yes, D. Thank you so much, D. Thank you, Alpha MC. Thank you, Inez Martin. Thank you, LaQuanda, Rose Armstead. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. I think Inez, you said something about it was nice to see me I saw it earlier at the Winter Wonderland. It was nice to meet you as well. Shout out to everybody that comes to the events in person. It is so nice to meet you all in person. Like, child, listen, I was living my best life meeting my friend D a weekend or so ago. But yeah, so apparently this man was pretending like he was on the phone. The images lined up with what Canava said versus them being at the courthouse and Jason seeing this guy. Melody is like, what the hell were y'all going to try to do to me? So then Martell and the bird are like swarming around her, videotaping her. So they were trying to get her to come out of her character and I guess just go berserk on them or something. My thing is, are y'all stupid? Mel hasn't gotten to this point in her life because she's dumb like y'all. I don't get it. So y'all are trying to piss her off? So here's my thing. Gatormouth. Oh, Gatormouth. Why the fuck would you be encouraging this man to stalk his ex? Let me tell y'all something. I think that Gatormouth wants to lick and sniff Melody's cootie tois as bad as Martell does. I feel like that's their pre-play. Okay. They play with each other looking. They probably use those videos that they did of Melody for their foreplay. They are sick individuals. There's absolutely no way that I would be with a man that is constantly pining after his ex. I would just be telling this man, go on back to that girl. Be with her, because clearly you ain't checking for me if this is how you act. I'm not about to be riding around and getting it, stunting, looking for your ex. Mind you, Jason and Mel went in a different direction. But then Martell and the bird decide to start following them because Mel felt uncomfortable. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got off of a instructor call for extreme hip hop, so that's why I was late and I was having camera troubles. But yeah, so Mel tells him to get away from her. Leave me. She's like, leave me alone before I hurt you now. Okay. Jason is like, y'all need to just get on up out of here. So they get in the car. Mel is like, you know what? We're going back in here and I'm going to file a report. So she goes in there and finds the attorney general, I guess, or who, I forgot who she said, somebody. And she files the report. So Martell and the bird are circling the block. And this is where Melody is, I guess, talking to Miss Hannah Grace. Martell pulls up in his car and he's like, yeah, you know, because it's over now. It's over now. And, you know, yeah, you ain't, what? Pull your wig down and shut your mouth or something. He was trying to be shady. And she was like, who are you talking to? And Hannah Grace was like, I think I could hear her saying, are you talking to me? And he was like, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you, Mel and Jason. Yeah, your boyfriend. That's your boyfriend. Martell, you're an idiot. Why do you care whether that's her boyfriend or not? It has absolutely nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing. Jason and Melody could be bumping uglies every damn night, and it has absolutely nothing to do with you. Yeah, caramel kisses. Fix your face and fix your wig at the same time. Like, what? Fix your face and your wig at the same time. Wow. Then most people didn't get this part because Mel told the story twice. So I caught it on the part where she told the story for the second time. Mel talked about how this man earlier in their separation, he pulled a pow pow out on her. This is when she first got Jason for secure, realized she needed Jason for security all the time. He pulled a pow pow out on her and said, if I can't have you, nobody else will. I'll end you right now. That's what he told her. So Mel is apparently sharing this stuff with production. She's like, why would I pay to be stalked? Why am I going to pay to be on this show to be stalked? That was a powerful statement right there. You're telling these people all this stuff that this man is doing to you. And they're just trying to keep on creating scenarios where they're around each other. She also made it very clear she don't give a fuck about none of these people on this show. She said, fuck all of y'all. I said, girl, you better say that. She said every single person on that show that pretended like they were her friends, she could give two shits about them. She said all of them wanted to act like it was okay when Martell was doing it to her. But now that he's doing it to them, now they got a problem. But they never wanted to address the stuff that was going on with her. All the shit that he was doing to her. Martell has done so many things to invade this woman's space, trying to throw gator mouth in her face like somebody gives a fuck. Who gives a shit? She doesn't care about her. That's not going to hurt her feelings. So stop trying to bring her on the show like somebody gives a fuck. You're trying to bring her to court like somebody gives a fuck. Melody is not jealous of broke. Both of y'all are broke as fuck. And Melody said that she don't even have a damn car. He takes the car away from her. They sharing a damn car. Whenever, you know, she don't do something he like or whatever, he takes Gatormouth. He takes the car away from Gatormouth. So he's controlling her. And Melody also said that Gatormouth's daughter said that she wishes Melody was her mother. Wow. Wow. Then this motherfucker had the nerve to text my girl and say, let's just put this all behind us. Mel said, are you shitting me? First of all, who told you that you can fucking text me? Let me help you understand. Don't fucking text my damn phone. Because who the fuck did you think you were that you thought you could text some damn body? Sir, absolutely the fuck not. I don't think so. Because what we not about to do is think that we buddy now. He's very Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You warm, you cold and hot all the time. You wanted to do all of that at the courthouse. He's jealous of Jason. He thinks that Mel and Jason are together. He can't fathom the thought of somebody else being with Mel. My thing is, Gatormouth was in the car with him, in the truck with him when he said that. If I'm her, I'd be like, why the fuck do you give a fuck about who she is messing with? You and me supposed to be together. So why the hell do you give a shit about who she fucking? Them legs been closed to you for 5 years, my G. Meanwhile, I'm over here licking ass and everything else. The fuck? She probably got all types of booty meat and ass hair all in them damn braces. All his DNA is in them braces that she had on for 11 years now. You got the game fucked up. You over there doing all this kinky shit with this ninja, but he's still pining after his ex-wife. And Martell, you've got to be the biggest dummy ever. Because you've done absolutely nothing, if it was even remotely possible, to get Mel back. Do you think somebody wants to be with somebody that stalks them and harasses them? Mel doesn't find this shit amusing, and neither do we. Child, I don't know what be jumping around in these people's brains, because at this point, it's a hot ass mess. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed, y'all, because I got a lot of things at the end. And like I said, it's an hour and 37 minutes long. And I'm telling you right now, it don't miss. My girl don't miss, baby. Okay. I said, oh, this is the day that the Lord has made. She had to keep showing the product. Yes, I did. Yes. Hold on. So here she goes. Let me see what else she said. Anything at this point. Let me rewind it. Oh, she's playing the video. You come back around, let your window down. That's why, like I say, anybody caping for this man or being caping for him, all y'all can kiss my ass. So, here we go. Kiss her ass, baby. Fix your face, fix your hair at the same time. I'm looking at you like that. It's over with him. Okay, so y'all hear somebody saying, who are you? Who are you? That's not me. Okay? That was not me. Saying, who are you? That was Miss Hannah Grace. Okay. Miss Hannah Grace was saying, who are you? Who are you? That's what Miss Hannah Grace was saying. I'm still not saying anything. I'm still walking. I'm still walking back to the courthouse to go see the city attorney. The city attorney. Who just so happened to still be in the courtroom with the judge. I guess they was taking a break or something. Somebody said that was whose voice? That was, let me see. Who is the man? That was your voice. No, Joshua, that wasn't my voice, sweetie. You're going to hear me in a minute. Stay tuned. I don't have to get up here and lie about shit. That wasn't my voice. You're going to hear me, though, in a minute. Trust me. The man in the vehicle. She said she ain't got to lie about shit, okay? My ex and his bird. So, here we go. Oh, here. They can come back. So, y'all ready? Now, hold this today so I show the video, because you got to hold the soap in the frame. She got to make sure she have the products in the video frame. Can y'all hear it good? Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear the volume good. All right, so listen.
listen, y'all know, isn't it some beautiful packaging? Isn't it nice? You see the fresh lavender in there? It has lavender in there for exfoliation, y'all. Okay. So, like I said earlier when I first told this story, and I got more video to show in a second, just because I'm not on television, I don't want anybody to think that you're going to harass me in private, that your shenanigans ain't going to make the world news, okay? That it ain't going to be told. So do not think that just because the phone was the cleanser, here was the cleanser. This is for you to use every day for makeup and just daily cleansing, period. Prevent acne, keep your skin clean and clear. Our Hydra is vegan, it's natural, and it's paraben-free. And it's made right in Dallas, Texas by our beautiful Black female chemist, Obia. She's been a chemist for over 19 years, okay? So if you want to call it for us, by us, you can do that too. So Hannah Gray said, I'm sorry I'm dealing with this too. And that's what else I wanted to let y'all know. Like, just because you see me on here, you know what I'm saying? And I encourage y'all and I'm handling business, I'm doing all that, does not mean that I'm not also dealing with shenanigans behind the scenes at times too, okay? So, here we go. Let me start it over. How you doing? Fix your face, fix your hair at the same time. Like that. It's over with now. It's over with now. Both y'all. I'm not talking to you. Oh, I'm talking to you. Who are you talking to? Now that's me. So I'm gonna play it. You heard me say who you talking to, Joshua. Is Joshua in here? Joshua. Joshua, that
She gonna play it a couple times, so I'm gonna move on from here. There she go. She plays it again. I wanted to go into. She also, thank you for mentioning. She also said that he punched her, y'all. He put his hands on her. That's crazy.
All of the video. That's why. That's why. Play the whole video. That is all of it. Like it's only try to click this so I can show. Do you do the face? Okay. How many seconds is this video?
It's on Canavis's phone, so she's playing it from his phone. Let me go back. Hold on.
All of that the day I filed the police report. Okay. Do y'all know he still didn't issue a warrant?
What?
The magistrate. It's like 2 of them, I think, maybe 3.
Oh, let me go back. I don't know what she talking about. Okay, here we go. She plays the video again.
Why do I keep? Hold on 1 second. No, let the negative people stay over here because I want the record to show this too. Show them too. The people who still be trying to find an excuse or finding a way to defend bad behavior. I want them to stay on here too. Nah, let them stay. I keep playing the same video because that's all of the video. That's all of the video. That's why.
That red wig ain't playing.
That's why. Play the whole video. That is all of it. Like, it's only, try to click this so I can show.
Red wig, red phone.
Okay. How many seconds is this video? This video is, what's the time? 24 seconds. So let's go. Let's start it. 26 seconds. Count the 26 right now. I want them to see it moving now. 26. Count the 26. Oh, I'm talking to you. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? No, I said both of y'all. Who is both of y'all? You and your man, Jason. You and your man, your boyfriend. Oh, okay. Jason, your boyfriend. End it, because that's the end of the video. I don't have to come on here and do shenanigans, okay? Now, to the next person who said, no, that's not my son. He's 30. This guy back here is 30 years old. The other one that said, somebody else, because I want to say it. Let me see. Did you tell the police before coming to social media on live, Joshua? I guess you're just coming on. I already been said I made a report that day. What are you talking about? Now stop playing on my top, Joshua. If you don't understand and comprehend, you can go elsewhere. Nobody's making you be over here because you're starting to act like them. Go on now. me see. Melody is standing on business. If you ain't, if you ain't paying me for the increase, I ain't paying.
Look, Melody is not playing around, okay? My cousin Pacino Rules says for years she denied that he had gotten physical with her. Guess she was trying to protect him. You know, I think there was a certain point in their relationship where Melody was like, this is the father of my children. She tried to preserve things where it came to him. But it comes to a point where it's like, you know what? F you being my baby daddy. I ain't got time for this shit. Because what you're not going to do is keep on playing with me. Let's keep going, y'all.
For the decrease. Like, should y'all purchase one of these in there too?
Kaneva's trying to talk about product to calm her down, but it ain't working.
Now, that part. Now to the person, because I'm going to blast them too. To the person who said, woo, it's so sad that a woman can have video evidence and still won't be believed. It's very sad. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all. Wow. This happened right after you pled guilty to harassing for the second time. I went straight to the attorney. He was still in there with the judge. And I said it loud enough for her to hear.
Wow.
And I told him what just happened. The city attorney said, go file a police report. That's a new charge. I said, bet. I go file the police report. I book an appointment with the magistrate. Okay? I show the magistrate this video in Huntsville. I show the magistrate this video. Okay? I show the magistrate this video. I explained to the magistrate the day that it happened. Right? We just had walked out of court. Today is when this has happened. Period. Okay? All of that. The day I filed the police report. Okay? Do y'all know he still didn't issue a warrant?
Wow.
The magistrate, it's like two of them, I think, maybe three. He said he don't hear a threat. Okay. But one thing I'm going to do is have that paper trail. But I will say this, how I felt once I left. And I said, I have the funds to pay for security, okay? But I said, for all the women out here across the country that are dealing with bullshit from exes that can't get protection, I understand. I understand. And I literally said, I told Jason, I said, we need some more women up in authority, up in the system. We need some more women. That's exactly what I said. Black women are.
But the problem is Melody, the judge overseeing their case was a woman. And you know, while I would love to fantasize the idea that women are going to be protective of women, that hasn't been the case with this judge that was on her case, because this judge kept on giving Martell so much slack and giving him even more rope to try to hang her with it. So if we're going to have women get into the system, make sure that they know to, and at the risk of bringing up the Tamar situation again, you also have to know when to differentiate when a woman is crying wolf and doing bullshit versus knowing when to jump in and protect a woman properly. This is clearly a situation where this woman is being totally stalked and just bothered and just all types of things that I can't say in this video about this man. Taunted, schmoozed, okay, attempted to be schmoozed. It's too much. And no one's paying attention. She went back into the courtroom to show them the video of him stalking her even after leaving the courtroom. That video of him driving by saying what he said. She wanted to get a protective order. They didn't issue the protective order. It's all fucked up. All fucked up.
Not protected. They are not protected. I stood in front of that magistrate and showed you the video. And even said, the city attorney has the timestamp of at the time everything happened outside that courthouse, and there are cameras, and he's going to be prepared to pull them. We already talked about it. The city attorney told me to come down here, file this report, and come see y'all. Told them that. Show them the video. And that man, that white man said, I didn't hear a threat. I heard a threat. So then I pulled up my phone and I said, I know you probably already know the definition of harassment by heart. And he said, are you looking at the definition? I said, Yeah, I said,
I know you fucking lying.
That part. I said, I'm on Google looking up the definition of harassment because it was an act that was not wanted, that was done. Okay? How can they determine what's threatening to you? That part. And I said to him, so you can walk around and just, I asked the manager, I said, so people can just walk around after pleading guilty to harassment and start harassing you and recording you? Again? Wow. Again the same day?
Wow.
And then he said, this is done. Anything else? I didn't say nothing to him. I just walked out. And I said, bet. I said to myself, bet. The paper trail is there. I'll stand on business by my damn self. How about that? And now the internet trail is there. Okay? Because ain't no way. Women are never protected until it is too late. That part. That part.
That's real talk.
That part.
Because there's too many men and enough women in these
It's crazy that right after this case, you walk out of here and you're still harassing her. And you got your chick with you. Why? Y'all are taking care of y'all children like separately. That's all that matters at this point. Why do you care what she's doing? As long as your kids are well taken care of, why? None of her personal life, as long as it doesn't affect your children, has anything to do with Martell. This man wants her so bad, but he don't want nobody else to have her either. It's sick. It's almost over, y'all. I scrolled to the end of the video.
It doesn't matter. To the person who said, y'all play it again. To the person who said, let me see. Let me hold this up. 2 for 29, 3 for, I don't want to scroll and get to that comment. He didn't actually threaten you legally, but he was harassing you. It was very intentional. Either way, it don't matter. Harassing, threatening, I took it as a threat. Because what does that mean? Oh, it's over with now. What does that mean? And mind you, y'all, this is to somebody who don't bother nobody. I don't be checking for them folks. I don't care. I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. Y'all can call me thinking I'm this, that, and the other, whatever you want to call it. But I don't be seeing these folks. I don't be checking for these folks. I don't be caring nothing about these folks. Okay? Period. I do not. Let me show them again. Somebody want to see the video again. Let me show you again.
I don't know if I can fast forward through.
The kitchen. I got strawberry scrub all in my hand. Here you go.
He's showing the video again.
And this is for the people. I'm sorry, let me hush. Hold on, I'm gonna start again because I started talking. This is also for the people who was out here caping for him and excited for him because they felt like, oh, yay. But look at your boy. Make a video now. Please, make it. Be honest. Keep it above. Why you didn't leave that girl alone when you pled guilty? Quit bothering her. Make a video now. Stand on business, Black woman. Stand on business. Now let me play the video again.
Now, I believe at this point she's talking about Kimmy and Tisha. This is just playing the video again. We already heard it enough times, but I'm trying to get to the part where she talked about him doing something to her. I think it's coming up after this. And he looks a damn mess, smiling and looking at her. He's so pressed.
the end of the video. Okay? That's the end of the video.
Oh, Kimmy and Miss Nell. Mm-hmm.
Who was in the car with him? His bird that he brought to the courthouse.
Not his bird.
Okay? Yes. Y'all can hear. Listen close. I'm playing one more time. You listen close so you can hear.
Child, Mel gonna play the hell out of this video, child.
But I guess if you're depending on them for a car because you don't have one,
Oh.
they take it every time they get mad at you. I understand. I don't want you gotta get picked up and dropped off in class. I mean, I get it, but I don't.
She talking about how he has to pick her up and drop her off because he takes the car away from her. There's no way that I'm gonna be 30-something years old and somebody taking my car from me. I would just go and get me a job and buy my own damn car. Why does she depend on Martell so much? Does she know that she's able-bodied and can take care of herself?
No, Bird wasn't driving. He was driving. She over in the passenger seat. Yes, she in the passenger seat. Okay? She in the passenger seat. So again, if you just coming on, they went and got in their car, came all the way around the square at the courthouse in Huntsville to come back by me to let their mother down, to still harass me after following me, recording me, talking to me, all of that. Okay?
Instead of going home.
Instead of going home saying, thank you, God. Thank you, God. I ain't going to jail today. Thank you, God. I ain't going to jail today.
That shit was intentional. Oh,
It wasn't intentional. It was definitely intentional. Definitely intentional. The bird is slow. Ain't no way. That's what I'm saying. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And I'm just saying, if you out here caping for this foolishness, if you was caping when I allowed him to take a plea deal to take off the DV, so we could think everybody's gonna move forward, move along, keep it moving, co-parent these kids. And then this joker got right outside the courthouse and acted a fool. Actually, before he got outside the courthouse, they started. He and Bird. And like I said, let the record show, I may not be on TV, but one thing that does not mean is that you're going to get to harass me and bother me and think a story ain't going to be told. Come on. Period.
Miss Deborah ain't playing.
Because what I do have is this live button on my phone. Now, one way or the other, you're going to learn to leave me alone. One way or the other, you're going to leave me alone. Period.
I know that's right.
And you know what? Somebody said obsession. I said that day. Because that's how I felt too. Like whenever I got, because we all had to go eat because baby, they had to calm your girl down. We had to, woo.
Off that day, actually.
Y'all were off when we went down show around.
Yeah, you said, I need now.
Now.
I got that car. I said, time to go.
Time to go.
That is big of them because it's my day off and I'm coming here to console my boss. That's more than just a workplace relationship. That's family right there.
Out of court, we need to sit down now. Because that's what's important, for you to have people around you who can keep you sane and remind you of what all you have to lose should you move differently. And I needed that day. I needed that day. And just so happened we got to sit down and eat, and you end up describing the boy that was out there secretly recording or pretending to be on his phone or whatever. I didn't even see him. Jason's on, I didn't see him.
When I was born, your cousin had warned. She said, "Oh boy," I said, "Wow, this about to be interesting."
What? What's she
just
going
walking on the phone?
Oh.
On the phone.
And then what happened?
Just went and sat down, and then we come back out. I said, "Dang, still sitting there." But I'm looking at the same time. Oh, hey, I'm not talking to you.
Listen.
Listen.
He tried to speak to y'all?
Yeah.
Listen. So I want y'all to know.
It's almost over.
that for one, I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Like I said, I literally have to think about my babies. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care about nobody being over me or not. Y'all, what does that mean? He ain't over you. He still loves you. He still wants you. I don't care about none of that shit. It's been 5 years. I love like that. I don't want it. What are y'all talking about? That's no excuse. And that's another thing. We're not making excuses for bad behavior. We're not making excuses. Black folks, stop doing that too. We're not making excuses for bad behavior. Y'all get on my nerves with that. Don't nobody care if somebody still wants you or loves you. We don't care. Leave me alone. Shoot. I be getting tired of that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're right. Nobody cares.
She right, just because he want her doesn't mean that she has to want him back. Like, leave her the fuck alone. She doesn't want you. Let it go. Let it go.
Tights. I would have say it tights. I would have got a patch that Sean Penn tights and said tights. Yeah, them. Shoot. Just saying. So like I was saying, I appreciate y'all.
Oh no, that's music. Yeah, we can't play the music. I think that's it. But again, for my members, there are parts. This, like I said, this video that I have is an hour and 37 minutes long. There are some parts on here that I didn't talk about. She goes into a great deal of detail about different things that happened before she left, during the time. You know, she talks about a lot of stuff that she didn't talk about before. But again, you know, my heart goes out to sis, because this is just too much to be continuously having to deal with somebody that you have divorced. You let him go on and have the bird brain. Like, she can have him. Why are y'all still stalking this lady? There's no way that I'm going to be teaming up with my man to stalk his ex-wife. Are you that broke, bitch? That bitch is so broke. I think that she would rather him go back to Melody and be with her so that she can use her money. Child, crazy. Let me see what she's saying. If it's still musical.
So, and then, because this was about to happen.
Oh yeah, they playing a lot of music, but so I can't have that. D. Herford says that's why they are poking at Mel to try to get her to fight so they can sue her because they are broke. Exactly. That's why they are poking. Okay, we said Martell does not love her. There's nothing loving about his behavior. Absolutely not. That is not an expression of love in no shape, form, or fashion. Alpha MC says, my point exactly. That's not love. That's obsession and possession. Right. He's mad that he can't control Mel. He's upset that Melody is successful and she doesn't need him. She's not groveling or exhibiting, oh my God, my life is so messed up because I don't have a man. No. He's upset. And his life has not gotten better at all. He's still on that show, still ain't doing shit with himself. All the things that he thought would break her. He thought that Mel wanted to be on TV, and by her leaving the show, that was going to hurt her, and this, that, and the third. No, she's still thriving, making even more money. You never win when you play dirty. And all the dirty shit that he's doing, he's never going to win doing that. So if he would take all of that energy that he focuses on trying to get back at Mel, he should just move on with his life. Leave her alone. You can't have her. She does not want you. Get that through your thick-skinned, bald head. You alopecia-driven dickhead. Stop. Mrs. Edith says, Martell is obsessed with Melody. Love doesn't act like this. And it don't, Miss Edith. Absolutely not. Harriet Andrews says, no shade, just a question. Oh, what was the question? Oh, I wonder why she talked about this today and it happened 2 weeks ago. You know what? That's a good question, Harriet Andrews. It may be something that he has been doing over the last 2 weeks that has been in her. Maybe it's revved up inside of her. And maybe, there's been questions about it. Hannah Grace was there. That's a blogger. So she's like, you know what? I wasn't going to talk about it at first. It has been pissing me off. Let me talk about it and tell my side of the story. Sometimes you want to control your own narrative, right? And not to say that, because Miss Hannah Grace is a super nice lady from what I've seen. I've seen her videos, but she doesn't know Miss Hannah Grace. So, maybe she wanted to give her own side of the story, give her own narrative. You never know why people do the things that they do, but nevertheless, it has fed the internet today between her and this Karen getting out of the clinker, the Beyond the Gates tea. It's a lot going on where these streets was dry more recently. So I definitely don't celebrate anybody's pain by any means, but it was very strategic, Melody, coming on the internet to talk about this for sure. D Herfer says, and in a positive way, D Herfer says, those kids are growing up fast. She won't have to deal with him too much longer. Yeah, but I hate that she can't post her children because, I'll say this. I never knew the luxury of being able to see from on Facebook, my son, he's growing up and it'll say 4 years ago, this picture. Last year, this time, this was, your kid or whatever. Because I have so many pictures on social media that the time lapse and the reminders are just priceless. And the fact that she can't have that, it's saddening. It really is. She can't enjoy social media with her children the way that she would like to. And I'm sure the kids are affected by this as well as they're getting older. Mariah is a teenager. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Lovely Key says she's so desperate for any of his attention, she is willing to do anything. Yeah, the concubine is always, ready to lay down, spread it wide, open it up, and receive. Don't nobody got time for her, because if that's all you offering, clearly he ain't checking for you. He's counting down the days to see if Mel will marry him again. I don't know why he thought that after 5 years, Melody would be like, oh, well, I can't find nobody. Let me go back to this toxic ninja here. You haven't done anything in these 5 years any different than what you did before. It's not like you've been this changed man and you are just so positive and turned a new leaf. You haven't done any of that. You're absolutely insane. Child. Ariane said she was better off when Martell was married. Right, that part. Because at least he had some money then. Consuela Fennel says, thank you for joining the live. Please play the part where she drags the cast. Yes. Listen, Consuela. I don't know where that is in the video. I wanted to play that part. Let me see if I can skip through and find it. Maybe I'll get lucky.
To the courthouse. Now, mind you, I never look at show up. I'm gonna be at court. I'm gonna be there.
Let me see.
So I get up in the courtroom.
Let's see.
It is what it is, right? Like what? It's been 5 years. Okay, like whatever. Hell, I even have said stuff like, "Dang, that's messed up. I feel bad for her. Dang, she yelling, screaming." Okay, so again, like I was saying, okay, I wouldn't have been caring, but the only reason that it is beef is because you keep my name in your mouth, you keep what I got going on in my life in your mouth, what you think you know, what you wish you knew. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the problem. What you wish you knew, that's the problem. It's the disrespect. Grow up. Well, I mean, I guess I can't expect her to be too wrong. At 30, whatever she is, 5 or whatever. I don't even know her age, but somewhere around there with no car. Jesus. My God. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
I could have been told these folks you ain't got no car.
Ooh.
Says, hey, because I told him to make this clear. He said, just want you to know if anything comes of this,
Let me see.
You know what I'm saying? I am straight. So I'm like, yes, you know what? Let's just move on, right? Let's just move. The elevator door opened by the sun.
And she's talking about this thing.
Right now, this is our
I don't know, y'all. I'll try to break it up.
Trying to start. I'm not checking.
I'll look and see if I can do a clip of her talking about the cast and post it by itself. Okay. Let me see if I can do that. I'll do it later, Consavela. Because I would love to post that as well. Getting Jet. Oh, my mod is here. Getting Jazzy with Jazz TV says, but Martell never got the love in his life. Child. He can't give love because that's why, because he never had any. His mother just goes along with whatever he says or whatever he wants. He don't know what real love is. Love is manipulation. That's how he shows it. Alpha MC says, I don't know, D. Her for 13 more years until Sugar Mama turns 18 is too long, in my opinion, child. Even after them kids turn 18, he's still going to be all up in her grill because, 21 is when they technically get out of college, but he ain't got no damn money to pay for shit. So, it's going to be a mess. Inez Martin 01 says it happened last week. Oh, yes. Yeah, well, maybe this thing done festered, okay? IPV ADDT says she ain't on the show, so he's got to make moves that are more exaggerated just to have an encounter with her. He and the Fleabag are deeply disturbed. Yeah, but like, what type of person do you think she is? Like, the fact that you think that small of her, that she can easily be poked like that, is crazy to me. A woman that has accomplished so much. She also admitted that she has a registered pow-pow. And at one time, she about to blow his head off if he kept giving her any reason to do so, trespassing, doing this and doing that. So he might want to leave her alone. But I do want Mel I don't want her to do anything that is going to jeopardize her freedom. Because while she would be totally morally in the right for us, the courts are going to look at it differently. Like, oh, you blew this man's head off. That's all they're going to be thinking about. Not the fact that he's been stalking her and treating her terribly for years. They don't think about that. She talked about it today because she said she had the time today. Yeah, well, there you go. There you go, Peggy Brown. Getting Jazzy with Jazz TV says it definitely shows every day. This type of love he thinks he showed was never right. She just stayed. I get it until God said go. Listen. But she been gone for almost 6 years now. It's time for him to let go. Like at this point, you're doing like Martell is doing team too much. Alpha MC says she answered that. Melody says she wants folks to stop asking if she's coming back to LAMH. And then she gave us a story time. Oh, there we go. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, because I would be tired of people asking me, when you going to come back to the show? When you going to do this? But people are going to do that. It's still fresh, and the season is on right now. So it's going to happen. Lee says, should have known a nigga who can't pass an open book test would act like this. Amanda Brown says, at Harriet, this wasn't tweeted weeks ago. D Herford Alpha MC, by the time Sugar Mama is 18, he could get bored. I've seen it happen. I hope so, child. I hope so, D. Harriet Andrews says, yes, it is sad. Truly sad. Rose Armstead says, I don't know. It might take a dirt nap for Martell to leave Mel alone, child. It needs to be a cold slumber. That's what it need to be. I'm going up the yonder. That's what it need to be, okay? Because I think that's the only way he gonna get up off her. I ain't with let me say this. I don't wish that on nobody, but I think that's the only thing that's gonna, it is what it is. He ain't gonna stop to the Glock pop. Kalani Harrelson says, I didn't know about any of this. The street I was on today has been all Young Thug crying over Kendrick not giving him a feature. My goat. So this is a distraction for me to hear. Child, not Young Thug that got pardoned by the Orange Man. He better stop, sir. Be happy you not behind bars no more. Shay P says slow slaw gotta be a special type of slow to help stalk your man ex-wife. Period, Shay P. Like, period. There is no way I'm doing that. Oh, so what you think is in the building, y'all? She says, hey sis, y'all listen. She got some trivia going on over there for Beyond the Gate since we don't have any new episodes this week. So we're gonna lighten this thing up in a minute, y'all, and we're gonna move into talking about Miss Karen, some hot topics, and we're gonna get into the Beyond the Gate spoilers that I have for y'all. D Brown says, hello, Shay Renee, everyone in the chat. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna read a couple more comments and then we're gonna move on, y'all. Alpha MC says slow tail isn't going to stop until Melody gets married to a new man, and that new man is going to get him together. That's what happened for my bestie who had a slow tail. Yeah, I still listen, I get that. And I hate that it's going to take that to happen. But if I'm Gatormouth, why am I still here? And even then, Martell in his delusional mind, if Mel gets married, he's not going to look at that as an end game. I think that's going to make it even worse, because then he's going to be like, oh, now if I can't have you, nobody will. That will amp up his craziness, trying to use the children to hurt her. And those kids love their mama. They do. So it's going to be a tough, crazy game for quite some time. Inez Martin 01 says, Mel knows Martell. He back on demon time. So she is making sure she leaves the paper trail and social media trail. Very smart. He thinks since Mel not on the show, he can taunt her. She let him know today. And that's on period, because she's still paying her security. So, and paying him well, apparently, because he is traipsing around with her wherever she needs to go. Okay. Shay P says, hey, Shay, Chat, and Maz. What's up, Shay P? Thank you for joining. So what you think says Melody cleared the deck. She had time today. Okay. And did. All right. So y'all, let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. The Grande, y'all. Listen, I was going to go be up at the courthouse with the peoples. Okay. But my job said, you want to keep your check? Bring that ass to work, man. Bring that ass to work. Okay. So I had to go to work. Y'all. I couldn't be up at the courthouse to get y'all live footage, you know what I mean, of her coming up on out the place, the booty house of the Maryland. All right, y'all. Let's look at Miss Karen. Okay, Miss Karen is coming up out the jail. Here we go. But Miss Ma'am is fly as hell.
Karen! Hi, Karen! Hi!
What brought you out here today?
I'm a huge Housewives of Potomac fan, huge Karen fan. I was at her sentencing in February with some other fans, and I thought I would just come out and just hopefully get a glimpse of her on her release day. She's the Grande of Potomac. I mean, there's no one like her. Her personality is off the charts. And so I'm not an official reporter, but I do report on Reddit. And so I've just been posting pictures and updates on Reddit as we've been here today.
What forum on Reddit?
The Bravo Real Housewives, and then the RHOP for Potomac Housewives. I'm an accountant. So yeah, nothing related to entertainment at all, but it'd be much more fun to do on that side of the world.
Do you work from home? Because
I do. Yes, I do. And my boss is a big Bravo fan too. And so I was like, I'm taking 4 hours. She was like, go have fun.
Not your boss letting you go to work and stalk the housewives, child. Baby, let me see. No, my boss ain't. You know what? Let's keep going.
I know you're here. You're trying to get in.
Yes, I've been waiting 2 hours.
And what time was your scheduled appointment?
It was like at 9 o'clock. I found out like later on that Karen from Housewives of Potomac was getting released, and I've been standing out here waiting ever since. So she held up my visit. She owed me.
Yes. Who are you here to see, or like, what's the connection?
I'm here to see my husband.
Hello. How's Karen feeling?
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
Feeling good.
Y'all see the Bravo cameras back there?
She happy to be getting out?
Yeah.
Karen!
Here one more.
Hi, Karen! Hi!
Girl, she had her bandana on, okay? She had that bandana on, but baby girl was there to see her husband, and here come Karen, holding up to get out. I think this one has music in it. Hold on, let me see. Come on, clip. So she got that trail ride.
There she goes.
Swing line.
Hi, Karen.
She got that hand out the window. See the Bravo camera?
Okay, I have a shot of this on my phone.
There she goes.
All right, y'all. And a little birdie told me that they are still filming. So this will be on this season, okay? This will be on this season. Child, they needed Karen this season, okay? But let me show y'all. So the Grand Dame left the jail, and this is where she went to get her hair done. This is right from the courthouse. It's a welcome back playing in the video by Jeezy. Look at our girl. Okay. Yes, you better snap, Karen. Child, I was overwhelmingly happy to see this video right here. She said, because baby, what you're not about to do is have me come out here looking crazy, because I'm about to look fly than the rest of them coming out this bitch, okay? That hair is laid. This outfit is absolutely stunning. She looks absolutely amazing, okay? Getting Jazzy with Jazz TV says, come on, pop up. Hold on. Trying to put your comment up, Jazz. Oh my God, this will be in this season. Hold on. I'm too happy. Yes, this is going to show up on the season. That's what the people's is telling me. Erica Fielder says Ray was at peace. LOL. Exactly. I hope she is humbled and takes accountability when she returns. But if she can't come back on that bull, I can't take it. Child, now you know Karen always on some BS, okay? Now, mind you, for the season to start out with the trailer of Giselle writing a letter to Karen. This is something else, y'all. This is something freaking else, okay? I'll save some of these other hot topics for tomorrow. This offset crap. Child. Let's see. I think this is the same thing. The fans' reactions. We just looked at those. I know that's right. Karen Huger wasted no time. She went straight from the pen to the salon. As her stylist, the hair doc got her all the way together. Take a look. I love the snap at the end. Like, what the fuck did y'all think I was about to be doing? Did y'all really think I was about to come out here looking like shit? Okay. Ira has me crying. Okay. Ira the third has these shoes. This supposed to be Karen's shoes. Karen, you ready to walk around? Girl. And she's free. By Wig Hello Drama says, you've been a very bad girl. A very, very bad girl, Grande. Arriving at the Karen Huger release from jail party. RHOP. Child. Y'all doing too much. The IAST says, I can hear Karen now acting like she spent 10 years in the pen. LOL. Giselle, unlike you, I have paid my debt to society. I can hear her saying this now. A Karen Huger stand was interviewed outside the jail, and she says she's happy Karen went to jail. And you know what? Period. We already heard this lady talk. My big back self just want to know what Karen's first meal out gonna be. Child. Happy Karen Huger Freedom Day. She should have walked out to jail like that. Slithered. Oh, here we go. Reminded. Now, mind you, Karen had a bandana on, so she must have some hair somewhere. But y'all, our girl is back home, baby. She is back home and ready to call some shit, okay? Let me pull up these photos, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna send them over and share them on my screen. All right, let's talk beyond the gates. Okay, let's talk beyond the gates, y'all. So here we go. Let me pull the pictures up. Give me 2 seconds. All right, let's open this up. Now, y'all saw that crazy picture on the front, on my, what was it? My thumbnail. Hold on, where did the damn picture go? You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it an overlay. All right, so next week, on September 8th, our show comes back, y'all. Okay, our show comes back. Now, this week is supposed to be all reruns, so we're just gonna. I think this. I haven't watched it. I'm so sorry, Miss B. I'm gonna watch it. Because we're supposed to watch it. Miss B said we gotta watch the show so that it can continue to get the ratings. Okay, we gotta keep the ratings up for the show. So we gotta watch it, y'all. Even if you just kind of got it playing as silent noise in the background, we gotta watch it. Oh shoot! It said I got too many pictures up, y'all. Hold on, let me delete something because I need y'all to see this. All right, let me see if I can pull it up now. Come on, goddammit. All right, here we go. Yesterday. Oh, shoot. Is the file too big? God damn it. Yeah, I'm going to get this picture up here because I need y'all to see it. It basically shows all the clips for next week where Chelsea is rescued. So we got to look at this. All right, hold on. It's coming. Let's see. All right, here we go. I'm going to take myself off the screen. All right, here we go, y'all. All right, so September the 8th, we have finally some clips of Chelsea getting rescued. Okay, so we have, can y'all see tell me if y'all can see the picture on screen. I don't know why it won't come up. Hold on. Don't piss me off, thing. Y'all, my computer is making me extremely upset. God damn it. Here we go. Finally. Okay. So Chelsea is rescued, y'all. Okay. So September 8th, as y'all can see here, crazy ass Allison and her big old googly eyes. Okay. She's over here, saying God knows what. Okay. She's in an orange jumpsuit, so apparently she's been apprehended. You can see Chelsea over here reuniting with the Duprees. Her dad is waiting behind Anita. And this is not AI generated, y'all. These are real photos, okay? Because I know it's been a whole lot of AI photos going around, okay? So she is home in that same dress that she was, that same like asymmetric top that she had on. Apparently, she got the best of crazy ass Allison, and Jacob was able to lock her up. So you can see in the top right picture, we have Jacob, Madison, and Chelsea. Chelsea is confronting Allison. Allison is sitting down here in this orange jumpsuit. obviously trying to plead her case that, oh, we in love, baby. You just don't know. You just gonna learn to love me, okay? And Chelsea got her velour sweatsuit on, okay? Obviously traumatized because her hair's in a ponytail, and because baby girl ain't missed a hairstyle since she been on here. Okay. I'm just glad that the storyline is going to progress where she gets rescued, because if I had to see her in that room, in that bed, one more time, chained to the bed, and her not moving that damn bed out the way, I was going to have a problem. I was going to have me a good old problem with Miss Chelsea. Okay. So we got to see September 8th. All right. This is what our previews look like, y'all. September 8th, we're going to see exactly how Chelsea is rescued and what exactly is going to happen to Madison. I'm sorry, Allison. Okay. Hopefully, this is not going to affect Chelsea's relationship with Madison, because I can imagine there's going to be a level of turmoil, shock. You know, this is just a huge thing that has happened in Chelsea's life that's going to change her for quite some time. This is traumatic, very traumatic. So I'm interested to see exactly how she has been saved. Did Kat and Jacob save her? Did Kat and Jacob save her? Or did Chelsea get away? Did they find her running in the woods? Why isn't Kat in any of these shots? That's what I want to know. I don't see Kat anywhere. So hopefully Kat didn't get hurt in the process of trying to help save Chelsea. I'd be interested to see if that's what happened. So yeah, y'all, because usually Kat is like right there beside, like a Cape Crusader, right next to daggone Jacob, like they partners in crime. Well, partners in solving problems, right? Yeah, let me double check. I'm looking at these images. Yeah, I don't see Kat anywhere unless Kat is in this image on the left side, second image in the middle in this blue and white shirt, but I don't think that that's Kat. But we shall see. We shall see. But we get Chelsea back, y'all, safe and sound. So we'll see how this week goes when next week's episodes come back. I can't wait because, child, listen, I have my routine every day when I get off work. When I'm sitting in traffic, I listen to my show. It comes on 5:15 on the right on the dot on the Paramount app, where I can listen to it without, any commercials. And sometimes I glance down at it if I'm at the stoplight, but it get me all caught up. So, child. Oh, what you said? So what you think? Says, I'm glad they caught this crazy child. Yeah, listen. I'm excited to see how she's going to get caught, because this was just crazy. Now, y'all, Miss B has on her channel, she actually interviewed one of the was he a writer or a producer on the show, Miss B? His name was Philo. It was interesting. I was listening to how he came about his name. He's always been creative all his life, but he was kind of like the rich kid on the block, from what it sounded like to me. And his friends moved away, and he was the one like, oh, well, I'm bored, let me just do music. And then he ended up watching soap operas, and then he became interested in them. So his name was Scott at first, but then he changed it. His name has evolved so much. But very interesting story. So yes, he's a director. So yeah, she interviewed him. Very good interview. So going over to So What You Think, y'all, and get behind the mind of the director of one of the directors, rather. Is he the only director or one of them, Miss B? Of Beyond the Gates. But very good interview. I gotta watch. I only got to watch half of it. I gotta watch the rest as soon as I get off here. Rose Armstead says, yeah, because they already got one nut on the soap. Leslie Dana, child, yes. But listen, I have a feeling that Haley is going to be a part of the nut job crew. Allison, we ain't seen the last of her. And Dana Leslie going to continue to get away with bullshit. Kalani Harrelson says they normally have different directors. Oh, okay. Well, listen, Kalani would know, child, because she a director too. So she might be one of the directors and we don't even know it. Is that true, Kalani? Look, I'm speaking it into existence, right? But yeah, y'all, comment down below. What are your predictions for next week? What other stories do you want to see surrounding this? How do you think that Chelsea was rescued? Do you think that Kat is, did Kat get hurt? Do you think that Chelsea ended up, grazing Allison with that knife? Okay. How do you think this all went? I'll be very, very interested to see how she gets rescued. This going to be a crazy, crazy week. So what you think says they have a few after listening to him talk about it. They couldn't have just one. Yeah, that makes sense. Because there's so much going on with this show. Kalani is laughing. Listen, you laughing way when it happened, just go and let me know, sis. So we could do a nice little congratulations. Rose Armstead says, I don't think Catherine got hurt. I hope not. I hope not, because I would think that they would show her in one of these pictures. At least this one up here with Jacob, Madison, and Chelsea. I would think she would be up there because she wouldn't want to leave her sister cousin's side. But nevertheless, y'all, I got to get up and go to the workplace tomorrow. Okay, but I will get up early in the morning, and we're going to do our hot topic segment, the things that we didn't get to talk about today, and maybe I'll try to put together some clips of main things for this video with Mel. But in the meantime, members, I will be putting the full video in there, so enjoy that at your leisure. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Okay. Let me take this overlay down so y'all can see my mug for one last time before we all goes to bed and goes to sleeps. Okay. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that's watching this with us too. And I will see y'all bright and early in the morning for the hot topics. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out. What is this? Not bringing up the definition of in stream. Y'all, I swear this thing don't never want me to get off.